Hi y'all, it's Tamara from Bells of the North Homestead. Hey, okay, so I have one more treat for you. Cooking on your wood stove, take two. But this one is not just, what did I make last night? I made salmon last night. Well, tonight we're having Thrive Life shrimp. And you know, I have to admit, I've never tried this before, but I have been really wanting to try the freeze-dried shrimp. See, my son is like sneaking past me. He's trying to get away from doing any kind of video. So I have to admit my eyes got caught away. So anyways, Thrive Life shrimp. I am going to try this tonight. I've never tried this one. I have cooked with many other Thrive Life ingredients, but this one I've never tried before. So I'm going to try it out. We're going to have shrimp tacos tonight. Now, ahead of time, I got a couple things ready. Today has been a super crazy day after work. I got a lot of other stuff done. But I chopped up, I could have used some freeze-dried peppers and onions, but I had some extra fresh. So I just was like, you know what, I'm just gonna use up the fresh that I got. And I've already got my oil that's been sitting up on the wood stove. It does take longer when you're cooking on the wood stove. So just FYI, if you're trying to hurry up and get something cooked fast, that's not gonna work. You have to actually get it done a little fast, or you have to count on it going slower. Sorry, backwards. Yeah, so you have to count on things going just a little bit slower than you normally would. So I started this, it's almost 4:40 right now. I started this a little while ago, and I started my water to rehydrate my shrimp, and I've got it in my blue pan right behind me. And then also I have up there a pan that is got oil, and I put a little tiny bit of sriracha oil and a little bit of olive oil so I can saute my onions and my bell peppers. Like I said, we're gonna have just some simple shrimp tacos with corn tortillas. I have some cheese, some crema Mexicana, some avocado. What else? I even have a cute little kitty who is hanging out beside me. I wonder if she's interested in the shrimp. You wanna see? Shrimp. She loves seafood, so I won't be surprised if she wants it. Let's see. You want to see? Oh, yes, she's interested, guys. This is our kitty cat. So anyways, and her eyes are glowing in the video. So anyways, sorry. Yeah, so that, oh gosh, she's got a tail in the food. Yeah, so that's what we're having for dinner tonight. We're just gonna have a simple meal, but again, cooking without power. Technically, almost everything that I'm cooking tonight is gonna be without power. I'm heating the corn tortillas up on the wood stove. I put a cast iron pan on there, and then I put a top over it, and I sometimes even put a little wet paper towel in there just to keep things moist. They're not pre-made, or they're not homemade corn tortillas, they're pre-made. I have some crema Mexicana upstairs. I have some avocado, some cheese, and of course, Thrive Life shrimp, which Thrive Life just started selling this. I am actually a consultant for Thrive Life, and I really like a lot of their products. I use things like their broccoli, onions. I have jalapenos. Oh, I forgot I was gonna rehydrate some of those. I'm gonna have to hurry up and do that real quick. All sorts of things that are kind of handy to have on hand. They don't get bad quite as frequently. You want to go away? Okay. They don't go bad quite as frequently as regular, you know, normal food does. It is freeze dried, and yeah. So I would say we are pretty happy with Thrive Life. We make sure that we every month get just a little tiny bit, and sometimes it's just these small pantry cans. This is called a pantry can. There's the bigger cans, which are called the number 10 cans, and those are those huge cans. These ones are just meant for in your pantry, and honestly, this is for like everyday use. And again, it's freeze-dried. Here, let me show you. I did try one of these earlier. That's how big they are when they're freeze-dried. Now later, when they are rehydrated, they'll get much bigger, and I'll show you a picture of those afterwards. So let's get to it anyways. You know what, let's just start getting everything cooking. So, all right, see you soon. Okay, so first step, I'm gonna put my bell peppers and my onions in here. Now, I just realized out of all the trips back and forth to my kitchen and back to the wood stove, I completely forgot to bring something to stir this. This is not actually simmering, like you can't hear it sauteing or, you know, going psh. You can't hear any of that. This is, again, pretty low heat, so it's not exactly going to saute my onions and peppers like I'd like, but it is going to soften them a little bit. I'm going to go and get a top to put on top of this, so that way the heat starts to build up a little bit. That is the one negative, is the wood stove. It does get hot. I mean, this is reading at 150, almost 200 degrees. So it does get hot, and up here is the surface up here is really, really hot. But it does take a while for it to translate over into pots and stuff like that. Meanwhile, what's up, baby? The cat's eating something and I don't know what. So meanwhile, I am going to open this up. I have had this water on here for a little while, and I can already tell it's nice and steamy. So I'm going to put my shrimp in there in just a few minutes, and then I'm going to go get a spoon so I can stir that up, put a top over it so that way it'll cook down a little bit. And as you can see, even my tortillas, actually my tortillas are getting a little on the toasty side. You know what, we're going to use that. I'm going to go there. There you go. Oh yeah, the tortillas are getting really nice and warm. I can feel them. Okay, so tortillas are moving right along. And obviously, guys, I'm going to have to guard the shrimp because guess what? The cat is trying to get into the Thrive Live can. So I'm going to have to end this now because otherwise we'll have no shrimp left. She is a seafood monger. So